Alright, let's have a look at Planning for Learning 7, Project 5 Literacy Development. So as you might have guessed, this is an assessment task that's looking at literacy development for children, and we're going to be looking at literacy development from 0 to 6 years of age. So as you can also see, there's lots of instructions under the assessment description, and I'm going to walk you through those instructions. This assessment is a two-part assessment. There's Task A and Task B. We want you to start with Task A. So for this particular section, what you're going to be doing is you're going to be making some fact sheets that are for families. So fact sheets for families that are going to support families in creating knowledge about literacy development and also giving them some strategies and advice about what they can do for their children in regards to literacy development. So you are going to prepare 3 fact sheets, and as you can see here, you're going to have a separate fact sheet for each age group. So students would usually do this on a Word document, an A4 Word document, and they would have 3 fact sheets that they would be uploading. So what do you need to put in each fact sheet? Well, you need to cover this information. So from 1 all the way down to number 5. You need to cover each from 1 to 5 on each separate fact sheet. But you don't have to put it on the fact sheet in this order. So you can play with the way that it looks, how it's presented, and whereabouts the information is. But you do need to include all the information. So when you're looking at a 0 to 2, let's say we were doing the 0 to 2 fact sheet, you would need to somewhere on that fact sheet link the outcome and the element that literacy development links to for children that are 0 to 2 on the fact sheet, and then you'll need to do that for the 2 to 3s and the 3 to 6s. You also need to have some information available to the parents about the link between literacy and how that literacy development then links to school readiness, and how school readiness then links to school success. So you need to really clearly outline the links between those 3. And again, you need to do that for all 3 fact sheets. Then you also need to have information about the difference between literacy skills and reading. So by now you should know that there's a difference between literacy skills, which is something that we really focus on in early childhood, and the ability to read. And we really want you to cover that information. The next step is listing strategies that parents can put into place. So we want you to talk about things they can do at home, or just things that they can do when the child is with them, not here in early childhood, but when the child is with them, to help them with literacy development. Now they have to be specific strategies for the age groups. So we have different strategies for each 3 sets of fact sheets. And then the last one is giving parents advice on how to pick a good quality picture book for the age and the interests of the children. So again, different types of books and different strategies in picking books for each of the 3 age groups. And what's really important here is that you put a visual. You've got to have some sort of image on this fact sheet, and maybe it's going to be an image of a good quality picture book that they could choose. So that's task A, so you need to cover all of that. Now for some of the information, like the link between literacy and school success, the differences in literacy skills and reading, you're going to have similar responses on the fact sheets, and that's okay, but you need to make sure that the practical skills are very, very different and specific to the age group. So that's task A, you'll have your 3 fact sheets sorted out. Then you've got task B. Task B is then asking you to have a look at one of the websites that they've suggested. You can look at your own website, but why not use ones that's been referred to you? So a lot of students use the Reading Rockets. So you can jump onto one of these websites. You need to look thoroughly through the website, get a really good idea about how that's supporting literacy. Then you've got to get up the language and literacy resource. It says your presenter will give it to you. However, that will be found in here somewhere. There we go. Language and literacy resources. So I've gone into the resources and clicked that already. So I already have that up here. So then, depending on the website you go to, the name and address of the website, the content of the website, so lots of detail in here, really let us know what does that website provide and why you would recommend it for families. So listing and describing as many benefits of this website as possible. Then when you get to actually submitting your assessment, submit, you're going to actually submit your 3 fact sheets and you're going to submit your website reflection template. So you have 4 things that you're uploading to this assessment. Click submit and that'll go through to your trainer and assessor. So good luck.